plug some juice. Hi. My table is dark. I need more light on that, don't I? Hello. Wait. Oh, hi. Okay. Oh, hello. Here we go. Higher, higher, higher. Yes. A little better than... Tra-la-la-la-la. Wait, we need a little juice there. Don't want to run out of power in the middle of the thing. Hi! Hi! Wait, that's like tilted. What is happening? I don't know. Here we go. Oh, hi. There. That's better. Look! There I am! Hi! So, what? It's Monday. It is Monday. Do you know it's the Ides of March? Do you know what the Ides of March is? It's the Ides of March. Yes, yes. Which is the 15th, which is but Julius Caesar, beware the Ides of March, the 15th, which if you're Julius Caesar, you get stabbed. It's bad. Oh, there, look, it's like mood lighting. Hi! So, yes, biscuits. What? Biscuits, and I don't like that light. I just don't like that light. It's gonna be one of those days. Oh, yes, because we're doing. Oh, that's so much better. That made so much difference. I have no idea. Anyway, we're doing biscuits. So I said we're going to make this easy because yes, you can make biscuits from scratch. I've done it. I do it. It's a thing. It's good. And involves flour and shortening, Crisco, butter, what have you, baking powder. But they invented Bisquick. They invented Bisquick. And other biscuit. Trader Joe's makes a lovely whole wheat biscuit. This is old-fashioned. There's different kinds. You can make pancakes with this. This is a recipe on the back of the box for waffles and pancakes. But that actually has like 3 whole ingredients. You have to have like milk and eggs. Biscuits. Literally 2 ingredients. It is Bisquick and milk. Bisquick and milk. Okay? I'm not sure I can make it easier. So easy. So we have that. We have measuring things. Although really what we need, it's like, what do we need? We need like that. It's that part. Large bowl. I do have things like flour for the rolling, whatnot. Ta-da. So I'm wearing this really silly, I don't know if I like this apron. It's plastic! And it's from Harrods. And it has different cake on it. No, it's not, it's weird. It's uncomfortable. It's made of plastic. It's very silly. It has cake on it, but we're good. Look, we have another apron over here. It's lovely. Which has, from France, has Belgian. It's from reminding people that French fries are in fact Belgians. Brussels. There, that's so much better. I feel so much better now. Some of the things I also got, we talked about pizza soup. So, yeah, I have Italian seasoning. So we're going to move, actually, some of these goodies back over to the stove area. Back over here. Because I want them out of my way. I'm going to take things out of my way. And then they're out of my way. Yay! Woo! Okay. So, all right, what am I doing? Oh, I plugged in my phone and then I didn't plug it in. I will plug this in now. Wait. Yes! Look. Oh, look, there's lots and lots of electricity. Love that. This can go here. This can, well, go right here. You need to move over there. Just a little bit of space, because I want you to be able to see what the heck I'm doing, and so I will need space. The final frontier. And now we have it. There. Space. With a lot of space, actually. So, I got, I don't know, biscuit cutter? Drinking glass. Wax paper. Now, I have, amazingly, cookie sheets. I have one of these. What is this? I have one of these. This is, look at this thing. It's from Tupperware, of course. Tupperware. It is, a big plastic thing. I like it's a little round. But what does it do? Look. Helpful hints to hold pastry sheet. Yeah. Selecting circle size. Thinking metric. And you know what it is? It's your pie crust. You roll your pie crust out and it tells you how big a pie crust you, and then it's very clever. But we don't actually need one. It's adorable, but yeah. What I'm going to use is just literally yanked this out of the thing, a hunk of wood, and I'm going to put there, scimitar, and then la la la, like a racket. There, good, lovely, fabulous. Tucking the ends under the thing, and ta-da! See, there, here. And now, you see, we can tilt down. Let's tilt down. There you go, see the thing. I just put wax paper on it, it's great. So, we're going to do that. I think, move your dishes, kitty. Roswell's in the booth. We'll do that now. What the heck? So we open this way. Take it scissors or just open it. Just open it. There it goes. Yes! Easy open. Is this easy open biscuit? No, I need scissors. There. Ta-da. It's a fresh box. I opened a fresh box for you. I did. So we take Bisquick. How much Bisquick? Oh, look, it says 2 1/4 cups of Bisquick and 2/3 of a cup. Now, does it say 2/3? Yes, it does. I covered the board with wax paper. It's very clever. It's just like everything is slightly less messy that way. Milk. So, I'm going to take it's a measuring cup, 1 cup. La, 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 la. 1. Now, I just put a bunch of Bisquick into the bowl that I didn't need. So, what do we do? That's why we need 2 bowls. This is an old trick. You have this is what we call the catching bowl that's for measuring. And so what you do is you hold the thing that you're measuring over the bowl when you dump stuff in it. And then see, oh yes, there's the 1 cup. I put that over there, that bowl. Now we need 2. The second one. That's 2. We have 2. Now it says 2 and... Oh, a quarter cup. They're getting fancy. I have to pull my quarter cup. Look, it's a quarter cup. They're color-coded. And now, since I've actually got all this in the bowl here that I let it fall into, I'll just take some of that. And look, it's a quarter cup. I'm going to keep this here in case. Sometimes you're doing it and you go, you know, this needs more liquid, it needs more Bisquick. There you go. Do that, and I think if I do this, oh look, the lighting got better. It's like less light, it's better. I don't understand. Okay, so there, that's that. That's that. Boo boo boo. Now, what you do then is the 2/3 cup, and it says you stir ingredients until soft dough forms. You wouldn't want hard dough. Biscuits. And then you can dump it by spoonfuls. They just show the lumpy biscuits. You can literally dump it. Or you can roll it out and cut it and make it fluffy and lovely. And we are going to do that. Da, da, da. Hey, did I soften any butter? No, I didn't, because I'm bad. I'm a terrible person. So, but we have Brummel, which is delicious, and we have butter. So, butter there. Now, 2/3. 2/3? That's not very much milk. But we're gonna, it says 2/3. Where's thirds? Oh, look, there's thirds. They're over here. They're over here. Here's the thirds. See? They put them there. Just like a splash more than 2/3. La 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 la. 4. It says to preheat the oven to 450. My oven gets hot so fast. If I turned it on to 450 right now, like the house would be on fire. So I'm going to put on like 200 and let it get kind of warm, and then we'll crank it up when we put them in. Because, you know, my oven is like preheated. It's like, oh, it's great. It's great. So, look, it's a bowl of Bisquick. So, I'm going to move the camera slightly so that we can get a proper viewing of this whole situation. This is like so. Do it yourself! Come on here. Oh, can we see? Can we see? Yes! Yes! Look! Oh my God! We can see the whole thing. It's great. It's great. There we go. Wait, that's a little tilty. How about like there? Split the difference. There! High! Okay, that's great. So, going back. La da da da. Yes, you can totally see it. Great. So, a little light on the subject. I have a fork. I have a bunch of Bisquick. I have some milk. So, there. It's like, seriously. La, 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 la. What are we doing? I'm going to drink today, okay? La, da, da, da. See? This is okay. So, you see, we're mixing with a fork. No fancy mixers. We're not doing anything fancy. You can. Someone just said put cheese in. Indeed, you can make these biscuits any flavor you want. You can put garlic in them. You can put herbs. You know what's really good is parsley and like thyme and stuff. You can make herb biscuits. You can put cheese in them. You really can do practically anything. Look at that. Look at that. It's like biscuit dough. Like I barely did anything, and it is already biscuit dough. Now I'm gonna try to. I'm gonna do a little more with the fork here. Make sure there's no lumps. It's Bisquick. There are no lumps. It's because it's genius. It's Bisquick. Now, I think it's super duper soft. It's good. Now, here's where we're going to get crazy. We can literally just dump this on a grease pan and throw it in the oven. It's biscuits. But, flour. All over my wax paper. I'll probably get some on my board. I don't mind. It's fine. But I will get a lot less all over the board because I have put wax paper on it. And it will be so much easier to actually clean up. Is that over just a little bit? Yeah. So, flour. Ta-da! And now, it's fun. Yes, obviously I have washed my hands very thoroughly. I have rolling pins. I have two. This is quite old. I don't remember where I got this. See, that's why I like the rolling pin because it does that and rolls freely. This is very old. Someone gave me this, and this is actually like quasi antique-ish. So I have that. But if you don't have a rolling pin, I'm running away. No, I'm back. Hang on. Things. Literally, this is a rolling pin. What else is a rolling pin? Oh, look. This is a rolling pin. So we will demonstrate with all of those just in case. So what do we do with this fabulous? My oven is so hot. I'm just barely even warming up. So, taking this la 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 dough. Cadaver. It's very sticky. I kept a little bit of extra Bisquick in case I found it to be too sticky for me. And now I'm rubbing it on my hands and into the dough. Flour on my hands. You do get your hands messy doing this, by the way. You can wear those like home ec cafeteria lady gloves if you want. But I did wash my hands, Deb. Dough. It's not like bread. You don't have to knead it. This is the trick. You get the thing and you go, oh look. I didn't even need this much flour. And we have wax paper, so it's like really good. Squishy, 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 squishy. Poof! Look at all that. Now I'm going to get a lot of flour on it because I need it to behave when I roll it. Now, I have a rolling pin, but if you didn't have a rolling pin, you could take this can of Canada Dry ginger ale. You see that? And you could do this. Look, it's rolling out. It's biscuits. It's fine. I'm going to see if you take Charles Shaw, fine brand. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. It's rolling. It's fine. It doesn't care. Biscuits don't care. They don't care if you rolled it with a can of ginger ale or a bottle of wine or whatever the heck you're rolling with. I do, however, have the rolling pin. Look at that, because it's an easy bit. La, 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 la. Now, I'm going to do a crazy thing now. This is where we get a little crazy. Now, we could literally just do that and then, like, maybe fold it once and start cutting. But this is where we get crazy. We're going to take a little bit of butter, except I'm going to take a little bit of Brummel, because it's really soft and make easier to work with. Very easy. Knife, 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 knife. We're going to put, yes, I am smearing butter, Brummel, on this dough that has been spread out here. Could use butter, could use Brummel. Oh, that looks lovely. What am I doing this? Because we're going to make like super flaky biscuits. That is serious. Look at that. Whoa, dude. Now, I'm going to fold it. Very gently, quickly. See, wax paper, very handy. What happened? And now, am I going to fold it again? Yes! Come on now. Do the flour up. And you can do it. Come on, wax paper. Help me, wax paper. See? Oh, look. There. It's folded. Come on, you. Trying to stick to my wax paper. No. There. Now, what I've done, and yes, there's flour on the floor. We have brooms. It's layers. But what are we going to do? I'm going to fold this up. Now, I have layered this, and as you see, this is why you need the flour. Everything sticks to everything, but we have oodles and poodles of flour. Yay. Flour. Now, what in the heck am I doing? So now wait, it's all fat again. Now what? Now what? We've like folded it. What are we doing? But it's now layered. Now we roll it. But not too thin, not too thin. No, 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 not too thin. Good enough. Can you see that it's still quite thick? Because we want big biscuits, big biscuits. Again, flour, oh, flour, lots of flour. Whoa! Cookie sheet. Turn that oven back on. Cookie sheet, cookie sheet, cookie sheet. Oily stuff, Pam. We're going to do Pam. Easy. La la la. Gently. Poof. 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 More, more, more. Poof. Now wait, we have more dough. We have more dough. What do I do with all this dough? Look, biscuits. Hang on, we're going to put these aside. Like a cooking show. See, if this was a cooking show, a crew member would take those away, and they would like reappear with a tray of baked biscuits. But we're not doing that. So what am I doing with all of this dough? I'm taking all of this lovely dough and I'm picking it right back up and going squish, 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 squish. We're just squishing it again. And look, oh, it's getting all damp again because the flour's on the outside, so it's all sticky and sticky. But oh, parchment paper. Who said parchment paper? Debbie said parchment paper. That's like the real baking thing is parchment paper. But we just use an old waxy paper. Yes. Boom, back on the flour. And go roly, roly. Ooh, flour. Sticky. Flour, flour. Roly, 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 roly. Good enough. Juice glass. Ooh, I didn't get 3 out of that one. Can I get 3 out of that one? Yes, I can. Cookie sheet. Now, you can repeat this process sort of endlessly and see how many biscuits you can squeeze out of that. And see how it goes. I don't know. I'm going to say, close enough. And call it a day. Now, I have put my biscuits on this here cookie sheet. And I've left some space. Now, are they perfectly 100% exactly the same distance from each other in a line? Nah. They're kind of all over the place. But there's space. There is some space for them to puff up. Now, we're going to put them in the oven to, like, turn things. Can we turn this? Turn this. Tra-la-la-la-la-la. Look! Look, it's a dishwasher. Wait, we have to go over there. Look, there it is. It's an oven. It is plenty hot. Middle rack. It said middle rack. I do middle rack for this sort of thing, right? Smack in the middle. Now, it says 450, which is really hot. And then it says 8 to 10 minutes. 8 to 10 minutes. And then there's high altitude. We're not that high altitude. 8 to 10 minutes. So how do we figure out 8 to 10 minutes? Well, we look at the clock and go, oh, look, it's 11:36. So in 10 minutes, it'll be 46. So in at 11:44, 8 minutes, we're going to want to check them. We're going to want to check them really before 10 minutes because that oven is hot and things cook. You'd be amazed. They say 450. I'm going to turn it down like that much. Like 425-ish because... You know, there you go. So, we have, what are we going to do for 8 to 10 minutes? Oh, I have plans. I have plans. Yes. So, I'm going to take this giant mess and throw it in the sink. Whee! And that's what's great about the wax paper. See, look, wax paper, wax paper. What do we do with all of this giant mess here with the wax paper is that we do this because we have wax paper now, so we can go, look! La, 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 la. And that is so much less of a giant kitchen disaster, isn't it? It is. There's some dough there. You could make more things. I'm not going to. But that's how that works. So that essentially is biscuits. But hang on. We're not done. No, we are not done. There. Tra-la-la, la-la-la. Now what happens? Now what happens is we go over here. Can't believe I'm doing this. Hang on. Things. I'm going to have to unplug things and move because we're going to go to the stove. Hang on. Going to the stove. See, what I need is some dude or a cat or somebody to follow me around with like a GoPro, right? That would be awesome. But I don't have that. So, right there. Look, it's a stove. What do we do? Let there be more light. Yes, let it be. Let there be more light. I'm plugging the coffee maker. There we go. Okay. That's a working. Boom! Look, it's a pot on the stove. Why is there a pot on the stove? Because we're going to make pizza soup. What in the heck is pizza soup? Okay. She said pizza soup. She's crazy. She said she's making pizza soup. Why is there pizza soup? Okay. This is a totally, again, silly, dumb thing I learned to make as a child. I may have found it in one of those sort of like, do you remember Jack and Jill magazine? Did you guys ever get Jack and Jill magazine? I used to get Jack and Jill magazine. Jack and Jill magazine was for kids in the 60s, 70s, whatever age I am. They had really like silly recipes. So, now I have fancy tomato soup. Progressive. No, simple, old Campbell's tomato soup. Look, they've now made it so simple. You do not even have to open a can. They just, you do that. It's like, oh, look, soup. Blurb, blurb. Do I have a spatula? Let's see. I do. A spatula or scraper. Now, according to the can, and yes, we're going to use a nice wooden spoon for this. According to the can, it says, blah, 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 microwave. Now I'm putting on stuff. Do I add stuff? Yes. Does this add water? Add milk? Yes, you're supposed to add 1 can of water. I'm going to add half water, half milk. Half water, half milk. Milk. Oh, look, the milk's still here. Yay. Half a can of milk. Close enough. Water. We have water. Water, 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 water. Wawa. Cup of water here. It's nice water out of the fridge. Hang on. Da, 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 da. Okay. And some water. Look, water! There you go. So we're going to mix the water and the milk. The soup. Oh, that was so hard. There. So what happens? We mix this. I'm going to turn on the heat now. Look, medium, 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 not too high, not too high, medium, medium, medium. Now, this is kind of lumpy. You could stir it with anything. Again, I am crazy for the whisk, crazy for the wire whisk. If you have one fancy thing in your kitchen, get a wire whisk. You can use a fork, but look at the soup. Oh, look, see, right there, it's immediately, instantly blended, and all the lumps are out. And it looks like fancy tomato soup. What time is it? Oh, it's 11:42. They look like biscuits. So now why? So it's tomato soup. How is it pizza soup? What does pizza smell like? What does pizza smell like? Well, pizza has mozzarella on it. It has tomatoes. But the smell we identify with pizza is oregano. Isn't that right? Oh, pizza. I smell oregano. Oregano is the smell we identify with pizza. So get yourself some oregano. Also, oh, look, Italian seasoning. Does this smell like pizza? It smells a lot like pizza, but it smells like other spices. You can also get, I bought this in France. Pizza! It's pizza spice. Wait, does it smell like pizza? Oh man, it completely smells like pizza. It smells like French pizza. So, I'm taking this. I'm going to add, okay, kind of a lot of Italian seasoning. I'm a little crazy, so, do I like garlic? Do we like garlic? We like garlic. I'm not going to do too much because this is often like a kid's recipe and you want to like OD on garlic. Where's the peppery thing? Pepper, 21 seasons. I have this thing that's pepper. Oh, look at this one. This one's nice. Let me do some of this one. Here. Oh, pepper. Hoop-de-doo, that's right. Pizza spice. I'm going to do a little of the pizza spice. Just a hint. See if this one's good. I don't know. That has salt. I don't want too much salt. But the key ingredient, oregano. Oh, it smells like pizza. I'm dumping like an insane amount of oregano in here. You can do this to taste. You might not add as much oregano as I do. The trick is to add enough oregano, enough Italian seasoning, that when you do this, I smell pizza. That it smells like cooking tomatoes and oregano, which smells like pizza. Meanwhile, back at the ranch, oh, look at that. It's a little hotter. You know, it's fine. Don't need to turn it down. It's not too hot. It's not too hot. Almost. Stay in there. Yes. Almost. They're almost done. What did I say? 11:46 is technically when they were done. 11:46. It's 11:44. La, la, la. Get your pizza soup hot. Turning up the heat on that slightly. I'm going to put it in like a fancy bowl. Fancy bowl. This is pretty. It's a giant mug thing. We'll use that. It's perfect. And I had a second can. I didn't even need. La, la, la. We don't even need the lid because it's not like burbling up or anything. But we have it just in case. Tra, la, la, la. Okay. I'm going to need like more of that Brummel and a knife and a plate because I want biscuits. Biscuits are going to be happening. Plate. I have a Hello Kitty plate. Do you know I have Hello Kitty plates? Okay. So good. So I got my cup, my jumbo bowl cup for my pizza soup. I have Brummel for buttering things, and I have my Hello Kitty plate and a knife. I don't need that. These are good. I want those pot holders and things. I didn't need that. I didn't need that. And I'll put that there. Yeah. Yeah. Need paper towels and things in case there's a mess. We're always ready with the paper towels. That's good. Now the soup is kind of just starting to boil. It's good enough. You want it hot. I like my soup hot. So I like bring it to almost a boil. But you know, it's got milk in it. So you don't want to burn it. Don't want to burn it. So I brought it to just about boiling. Just about boiling. As you see, it's insanely hot. And I'm going to let it sit for a second. Checking the biscuits again. Holy moly! It's 11:46. I'm going to turn the heat off. I just turned the oven off. I just turned the stove off. It's been 10 minutes. It's been 10 whole minutes at an insanely high temperature, at 450 degrees. These biscuits are probably done. I'm going to let them sit for a second. Now, wait. Oh, that's very daring. Honestly, use a ladle. It's probably safer. But wait, it's not pizza yet. What goes on pizza? Mozzarella. You can buy ready-to-go shredded mozzarella, or rustic cut, as it says, because it's chunky. And you throw the mozzarella on top of the soup. Just lightly laying it down there. You can sprinkle some Parmesan. Any other cheese? You have other cheese? Do I have other cheese? I have a packet of mixed cheese with fontina. I might have eaten it. I'm not sure. So, what happened to the soup now? Look. Look. It looks like it's pizza soup. It smells like pizza. This completely smells like a pizza. It's pizza. I mean, it's pizza soup, Dr. Bar. Pizza soup. It's pizza soup. Pizza soup. Biscuits. Time to take biscuits, I think, out of the oven. Let's see. Is it? Oh, heavens to Betsy. Yes. Look at that. Look at the color. Look, they're golden brown. Look, they're done. They're golden brown. Look, some are lumpy, and some are like TV show biscuit size. Doesn't matter. They can be lumpy and funky, or they can be perfect biscuit TV show biscuits. We're going to put some. They're really hot. I'm going to put them in a container over here some kind. Yikes, they're hot. Over here. Woohoo! Hot. Oh, look, a basket. I have a basket, like, oh, very little house in the prairie. I have a basket. Do I have baskets? I totally have baskets. And then take the little towel in the basket. La. How is this like, it's like Caroline Ingalls. It's like Caroline Ingalls broke into my kitchen and did this. Look, so some of them, they're still kind of way hot. Some of them are like, that one's like falling apart, funky and lumpy, but delicious. Sometimes they come out looking like a perfect television show biscuit. Doesn't matter, they'll be delicious. Now, what happens? It's still hot. Pizza soup and biscuits. I'm going to take a biscuit. I'll take, let's have one of the television show perfect looking ones and one of the funky lumpy ones. So we have one of each so they don't feel bad. We don't want to body shame our biscuits. Some of them are shaped differently. It's okay. They're still biscuits. Now, what happens? What happens now? Look at this. Oh my gosh. Yes. Okay, so now I have a plate with some biscuits, and I have some hot pizza soup that is so hot I can't even eat it. And here is now a little butter. This biscuit is so hot. And look, see, it's splitting. It's doing the thing that you want the biscuits to do. Look at that, like in the movies, all fluffy. Have a little biscuit thing here. Hot, hot, hot. A little butter on this one. Just smear some on there. Look, biscuit. Whoa, whoa, woo! That is so good. It tastes like Little House on the Prairie. And it's spoon, big spoon. It tastes like the biscuits in the Olson's Mercantile when we had the fancy dinners. So I have this oregano flavored tomato soup with, it smells like pizza with mozzarella in it. It's really, really hot. I have to be careful. Wait. Oh, that's good. That's all. Oh my God, that is so good. Okay. It's tomatoes, oregano, and mozzarella. It is a hot cup of soup that tastes like pizza. The mozzarella really makes it. It's nice and chewy and stretchy. Oh, wait, but there's no crust. Well, of course there's no crust. It's pizza soup. But wait. Hunk of biscuit. Uh-huh. That is so good. I don't even know what to say, honestly. This is so good. It is ridiculous. I'm gonna play with my lady. Hi. Well, there. It's not even been an hour, and we have an entire tray, a basket full of flaky, super flaky, buttery biscuits. Tomatoey, cheesy, oregano-y pizza soup. I can't even believe I did this. Yes, you can put anything on these. You can put jam on them. You can put honey on them. You can put butter. You can eat them straight up. You can also, because they're hot, you can split them and put like cheese in there and let it get all hot and melty and have like a little tiny grilled cheese sandwich. They're like air. They're so fluffy. They're completely, they just fall apart. They're all flaky and they fall apart. Melt in your mouth. That's fantastic. And the ingredients: Bisquick, milk, butter, tomato soup, oregano, cheese. Oh, it's really good. Well, there you are. I taught you to cook. I taught you to cook two things. Two things. And they're both really good. And they didn't take long at all. And the biscuits keep when they cool off. And you want to keep them, you want to cool off, wrap them up, put them in like a Ziploc plastic bag, or wrap them up in some plastic wrap and put them in the fridge. You can freeze them. If you make a lot of biscuits and you don't know what to do with them, wrap them up tight and stick them in the freezer. They'll be fine. They'll be fine. There's also recipes on the side of the Bisquick box for shortcake. Shortcake? The recipe for shortcake? Why don't you use some shortening? Shortcuts to cooking? Yes, shortcake. And my father used to actually make the shortcake recipe off the box and then make real whipped cream and cut up some strawberries and make homemade strawberry shortcake. It was really good. So there you go. That was not difficult. And as you saw, I didn't even have like everything. I was like, what? Oh, my milk. Yeah, it's over here. That was so like spoon rest. I have a thing here, a little bowl with a little rack. It's very handy to put things in. Very good. It does get a little warm though if the oven is on. The oven gets a little hot, so you have to be careful. So sometimes I do have a different thing, or I put it over here. But you want a spoon rest. It can be a bowl, it can be a cup, because you will get food all over your counter if you do not have a spoon rest, and it's very messy. And yeah, the wax paper or parchment paper makes for the easy, super easy cleanup. And there you go. I'm going to go eat this, and then I will read you a story at 1:30. It's insane! I can't believe I'm doing this. And yes, I'm working on the cookbook. Who's going to do the cooking? Because apparently it's me. So thank you. Thank you very much. And remember, wash your hands. I will see you shortly. Bye.